Hey everybody, it's not morning time, but we are still on our Proverbs journey, our journey through the book of Proverbs. So today is January the 24th, 2019, and we are on Proverbs chapter 4. I'm excited about Proverbs chapter 4 because my very favorite verse of the Bible is in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, but we'll get to that in its due time. So, Proverbs chapter 4 in its entirety. I got my Bible, so I'm ready. The scripture reads, "Listen, my sons, to a father's instructions. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. For I too was a son to my father, still tender and cherished by my mother. Then he taught me, and he said to me, take hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will give you a garland to grace your head and present you with a glorious crown. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction. Do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked, or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way. For they cannot resist until they do evil. They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever bright to the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to one's whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil. So that's the actual scripture reading. And so today's reading was about get wisdom at any cost. So verse 23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So in verse 23, our heart, or our feelings of love and desire, our heart, our mind, our feeling in love and desire, our feelings of love and desire come from our mind, because it's what we think about, what we want, what we think that we need. So I can remember my first pastor. He's gone on to heaven, but I can remember him saying time and time again, your heart's mind, telling us your heart's mind. Whatever's in your mind, that's what's in your heart. So we should guard it. Our heart's mind. We need to guard our mind. We can do that by watching who we surround ourselves with, making sure that we intake good, positive things. Intake the word of God on our own. We don't always have to just listen to what somebody else is preaching or teaching. We can intake it on our own. What we put in it. That's like when Jesus was trying to teach that, hey, as my people or followers, you have to be careful about the things that you say. You know, what comes out, how you treat people. And what we say and what we do, is all starts with what's in our heart. Our heart's mind. What we're thinking. If we surround ourselves with negative, we're going to think negative. We're going to act negative. If we surround ourselves with positive, sure, we are going to have problems in life. Nobody ever said that we wouldn't. But how we respond to them is going to be a big part of how we're guarding our heart. Are we guarding it from good, or are we guarding it from evil? Are we guarding it from love, or are we guarding it from hate? It's all about what we put in our minds. That's going to determine how we treat others. That's going to determine what our desires are. We all know, if you say alcohol, if you don't drink alcohol, you never drink alcohol, and you hang around a lot of people that drink alcohol, you start drinking alcohol because that then becomes a desire. You start off slow, and then, hey, before you know it, you're just taking shots of straight liquor. That's something that becomes a desire. When you could have never even gone to church ever in your life, and you start hanging around people that's going to church make you saved? Nope. But I'm using it as an example. You start hanging around people and they're talking about the word. They're going to church. They're inviting you. They're giving you a different way of, a different perception of life. Then guess what? That's what you're intaking, and you will start making that a habit. What you surround yourself with and what we guard our heart with, that's what we're going to put out. So anyways, that's it for today. Y'all have a great day. I love you, and we'll be back tomorrow.